Hello everyone, and today is one of the hottest days of the year so far in the UK. I think the temperatures are pushing around 30, and what better day to do a advent calendar than probably in the middle, I was about to say in the middle of summer, but no, it's actually September now. You get 135 cards. The calendar guarantees you a golden baller and limited edition cards and an excellence card, Kieran Trippier. I've been doing these every year quite early just so you can see what's inside and whether you'll be getting these. Of course, you can either get one of these or you can get the tops one, or you can get both. But this one's going to be the Adrenalyn XL Premier League Panini one. The price of this is 35 quid. And of course, Panini own the right to the Prem, so it's going to be Prem. So let's start off with day one, top left. Let's actually see how they do it this year, because they either do they're doing packets, alright. Okay, that's cool. I always cut all my fingers open because it's really difficult to get these out, so I end up scratching the cardboard. Alright, maybe we'll get something special inside as well, because it's like the top Advent calendars do always do like special Christmassy limited edition cards. Hopefully this one will give us something good as well, but it looks like they're just going to be normal cards, which is what Panini always lacking, is seasonal / new stuff like the different Christmas cards that Topps have been doing for like a number of years now. So there's 24 slots. The guys that are not from England and don't know what an advent calendar is, you basically open up a slot every day of December leading up to Christmas. Now, as a non-Englishman, when I moved here, I always thought that there should be 25 days, because obviously you get the big gift. The big gift that you're getting should be on the day 25, but most of them, the standard advent calendars only have 24. So I always fail to understand what that is, because you're not getting your big price on the Christmas day, you're getting your big price day before, which kind of defeats the purpose in my opinion. But I have done previous videos on the channel on the Adrenalyn XL from the CA if you want to go and check them out. As I said, this will be £30 for we're essentially getting 24 packets with some guaranteed cards, and each packet has still got the odds too, you can see there. I'm not large packets, I think there's 6 cards in these. Let's have a look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Just the basic Adrenalyn XL packets. So that was number 3, that was Everton. Number 4 is Liverpool. Their Merseyside opponents. So yeah, I always cut fingers open, because when you try to like get the packet out without moving this piece of cardboard, it's not good. So, and paper cards, we all know, are the worst. We'll begin the codes way as always. And one year I did do an advent calendar for every day of December. However, I'd rather do it all in once, just so it's easier and I don't have to upload a video every single day, because I think last time I only got like 200 views a day, which was amazing. Oh wow, okay, so it looks like the packets are seeded quite similarly. We've got Odegaard and Bergie already. At least the shinies are different. That's a nice one. Harry Wilson. I really like the blue diamond design. It's like reflective. It's quite cool. So that was number 5, Brighton. Number 6. There comes a point where you just look for it and can't find it. Sheffield United, back in the Prem. Probably in the Championship next season. Go and check these out. Imagine we get an autograph as well, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. Alright, shiny's going to be a Spurs badge. I actually quite like the badge this year. Very simplistic, just a nice background pattern. And I did get these a couple days ago actually, but I was away for work for a week, so apologies for the delay, but I only come back yesterday, and today's a Saturday, and I think that's when you're going to get the video. We've got a really weird player, Brewster, who's got really, really terrible stats for Liverpool and for Sheffield. I don't understand why why he's so bad, considering he came up through the Prem academies, and it feels like he should be much further down than where he is now. Maybe we'll have like a revelation, start scoring for another championship team, or maybe just needs to drop down to League One or something like that. But obviously that means surrendering your wage. It always makes me wonder, it's like the guy scored 4 goals in like 64 games, something stupid. It makes me wonder why people keep players like that around on the paycheck, on the paybooks. Because is he like your backup? Well, obviously you're not going to start him. What do? Do you just let him train the team? Is it good, like a morale booster? I really don't understand. Because obviously, not a good player. Hopefully you can't hear that, but if you can, I apologise. I promise we don't live in a rough area, but you do get oddballs like that sometimes. Especially on a summer's day like today. Actually really weird, never had that before. That was number 9, Fulham. Number 10, Luton Town, the Hatters. A team that should never be in the Premier League. My local team, the town live in, obviously I'm not going to say, but back when they were in the National League, we actually beat them every single time we played them. Yeah, and then I think 7-8 years later, because I used to go watch, our stadium capacity is like just over 4,000, and we never used to get more than 2,000 people there any moment in time. And then every time we went to see Luton, oh, day 11 we got a special packet. Finally, different packet design. Let's go. Yeah, our team used to beat them every time. It's quite cool. Go check this one out. What is this? We've got a Kieran Trippier Excellence limited edition. It's quite a thick card, but that's a bit shocking because look at the crease right there. That is disgusting. Well then, there is my Excellence card. I can't move now because he's got a terrible crease in the back. So nice one, Panini. Appreciate that. That's awesome. That'd apply. I don't really care, but if I was a person who opens up calendars and I open that on the 11th day, and I was excited to get an exclusive limited edition card that you can only get from his calendar, I'd be really disappointed. Like, it's not fair. If you're going to make thick cards like that, reinforce the packet or reinforce that slot. Because now I've got a worthless, creased Kieran Trippier when the calendar costs 30 quid. That's really annoying. Like, I'd say some bad words, but 2 codes doesn't really cover what just happened. But yeah, going back to Luton Town, actually I had to go Luton once again for work, and I promised myself I'd never go there ever again. It was one of the worst places I've been to. It was horrible. Which slot did I just open? Oh, that was 12. So now we got 13. We got Arsenal. He no longer plays for West Ham, I don't think. Oh, he should never play for West Ham because he's terrible. Ilya Zabarny, I never even knew he played for Bournemouth. And we've got Joelinton. That was number 13. We've got 14 Newcastle. So about halfway there. If I can pick this packet up, it'd be nice. Got Nathan Ake, Chamada, Pickford, Awuni. Got Everton lineup, and we got the one thing I do like about Panini is this lineup idea. It actually tells you what formation to play, where the players play. It's quite awesome, in my opinion. But nothing's ever going to fix that Kieran Trippier Excellence card. Oh, I'm proper salty about that. But no, it's as a consumer of the product, when I do pay £30 for an advent calendar, what is it? It's paper. So taking away the licensing costs and obviously staff costs, just any licensing and any like operation costs. This is paper that should not be £30 for this, because look at that. And I know the licensing is going up and all the fees are going up, but when I first started collecting about 10 years ago now, it was 2023, so yeah, 11 years ago, the price of a packet used to be £1. It used to be £1 for, I think, 6 cards or 7 cards, something like that. And you used to get tin fly at £4 or £4 or £5, I think. Now they're about £8. And I know back then we didn't have the autographs. Like, I think the first autographs that ever came was like 2016, and you get platinum limited editions. I think I remember there was 2. Well, the 2 I can definitely remember was Sturridge and Kante. And when they come out, it was like, wow, it's amazing. I never got one personally, just because they were so rare. But those platinum limited editions did have an autograph on them, and they did have a better stat than all the other players, which I thought was a little bit unfair, because if you are playing competitive, all the best players had similar teams, which means we'd have to edge them somehow, and people used to like edge them by buying the platinum limited editions. There were hundreds and hundreds of pounds a pop, which means that, again, if you want to win those competitions, you'd have to pump money into it. Whereas before, the highest limited editions were gold limited editions, and of course the 100 clubs, and everyone had the same chance to get them. What they should have done was they should have made them platinum limited editions with the same stats, because then it'll be a game for everyone and not just the rich. But I digress. We've got 4 shinies in here. That was 18, I think. It is very hot, guys. My brain's melting still. If that was 18, this is 19, that's 20. United is 20 on the right. Okay, fine. Let's go. So, right about this time, you'd be so excited for Christmas. I'd be off work. No, I wouldn't be. I'd break up on the 24th. half day on the 20. No, yeah, it is half day on the 24th, and then I'm off for 2 weeks or 11 days, which is nice. So day 20, Manchester United. It would be funny if we finished 20th, because United in the Championship would be a pure scandal, but it just won't happen. Maybe one day. Chelsea went to the Championship, that'd be quite funny as well. The £1 billion squad. I wonder how many players have got a relegation clause. Probably none, because who expects Chelsea to go down, huh? 21 Bournemouth. I don't mind Bournemouth. I don't agree with the Eddie Howe treatment. I can't remember if he got sacked or he left, but Eddie Howe got him from, I think, League 2 or League 1. And just watching the Newcastle documentary on Prime, he's a good manager. I know Newcastle have been a bit slow this year, but you can't expect something to just keep improving and improving and improving. There's got to be a stagnation somewhere along the line, and Newcastle are not achieving what they're expected. They're overachieving. Before Eddie Howe took over, they were 20th or 19th, and within a year he got them to the Champions League. And that's not, of course the money was pumped into the club, but the players was basically the same players. Like Callum Wilson started performing. Obviously they signed Isaac, like players like not Colbeck, what's his name? One of the brothers plays midfield. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you just can't expect something to keep going up and up and up. There's going to be a level of stagnation. What fans don't understand is, even though Newcastle have started quite slow this year, they've got Champions League football for the first time in many, many years. I think like 40 years, something like that. And they were in the Championship not so long ago. So fans need to be a little bit more patient. Like with the West Ham team, everyone was Moyes out, and then Moyes decided to stay. Everyone's absolutely like just distraught, because they thought, oh, we're just gonna keep playing the same football. I'm gonna lose, but then we won a European trophy, and then we are doing really well in the Prem as well. Again, look how thin these packets are. If I open this, and again, it's a damaged card. I wouldn't be surprised. Cool. So we got let's go golden ball at easy. It's actually a really nice card. It's like plastic. I really like this card. That's awesome. I like designing these. Right, so we've got a bit of plastic here. That's nice. I really like this. That's awesome. I'm gonna loop right now because I really like it. It's awesome. And now we've got the limited edition card. Right, it's a shame it's not a limited edition signature, but it's still a really nice one. And yeah, nothing guaranteed one, but it's still really cool. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one, and goodbye.